Hey there, welcome back to Broken Arrow. No, don't worry, I know it's C-Power. We have a very interesting premise for a scenario today. This takes place just after the conclusion of the Olympics in Seoul in 1988. And as we were having, I think, the Olympian athletes going back home from Seoul to Seattle, their aircraft got intercepted. Their aircraft is known as Flight 155. We're gonna have to cut short festivities, as we just received a distress call from a civilian airliner traveling from Seoul to Seattle. From what we were able to pick up, before communications were cut off, several unknown fighters appear to have intercepted the aircraft mid-flight and are now in the process of redirecting them back towards Soviet or North Korean airspace. Why this is happening we can't tell, but suffice it to say, these actions are unacceptable and must be stopped. USS Nimitz has the closest fighters to the aircraft's last known position, and therefore has been authorized to scramble its Tomcats to action before it's too late. Get some planes in the air skies as soon as you can. Countless lives are depending on you now. So what we have access to over here is the Nimitz and her friends. It's USS South Carolina and USS California. Both of these are Belknap class cruisers. We have also been given control over a couple of radar stations. These unfortunately don't have a lot of range, as well as just being on the ground. If you want to easily fool these, just fly low, and you probably won't be able to detect much. We have one of them refusing to comply, heading west. Let's get Nimitz to launch their own airborne early warning. I'm going to throw 2 E2Cs up, followed by, I think, about 8 Tomcats. So we can search in pairs in every direction. Air-to-air intercept loadout. I want to have, whoops, I want to have the Phoenix loadout available. There. As for the rest, well, oh, they've faded. They refuse to comply for some reason. I think right about there. And we are going to have to make sure that we pick that thing up again, whatever it is. It's going the wrong direction, anyway. Which makes it a bit weird. It's going in the wrong direction. Because if they're going to fly from Seoul to Seattle, you can't quite do that in this game, because watch what happens. If I go from, let's say, South Korea to... Nope. It's going to revert to changing all the way on a western course. Because the dateline in this game is some sort of weird perimeter that you cannot cross. So, they would be flying east. That means an aircraft flying from east to west doesn't line up with what we're looking to find. There is a further complication in this scenario. You see, the Soviets are doing some exercises near Vladivostok. And I'm not allowed to engage them unless I think they pose a threat to 155. So I'm gonna have to be a bit restraining myself in not shooting down any aircraft that they might have up there, not harpooning any ships that they might have around. I have to restrain myself, which is something I don't generally do very well in this game. Oh, we got a new one. 37,000 feet. Okay, listen up, gentlemen. Bear 1, you're going to take up position west. Bear 2, going to take up position east. And we'll just blanket this whole area with radar. Now, what I normally do is wait a while from the point where I launch my aircraft to the point where I turn my radar on. But let's be honest, it's not like the AI is really clever enough to figure out, oh, they launched an aircraft from there, thus they have a carrier down there that we need to sink. So I'm just going to turn my radars on. Already, we have one aircraft there that agrees to comply. That's a standard airliner. Bear 2, what else can you see? We got ships here. Is that a merchant formation? No response. 706 refuses to comply. At least this is a merchant. And given how close they are, I suspect they're all merchants. Alright, who else did we have up there? 7003 says, yes, I'm an airliner. 7004 says, I'm an airliner. And we got a P-42 RLDN. That's their version of the E2C. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do one... Yeah, we're gonna have to send these guys to where I think we might find them. Which will be right around there. Fast Eagle 3. Welcome to the skies. Go to 37. We got Fast Eagle 3-2 just taken off from the carrier. Fast Eagle 5 coming up from the carrier. Fast Eagle 5, take up position there. Altitude 37,000 feet. And then the last one is preparing for takeoff right around now. This game has its flaws, but it's still really pretty. Alright, so that is all my Fast Eagles up. The question is now, where are we going to find 155? Just for good measure, and to ensure that these merchants are going to be woken up, I'm going to send them an S3 with an anti-ship loadout, just to say, hey, next time, properly identify yourselves, or risk the rewards. As for Bear 1's almost at cruise altitude of 30,000, but can't really see any aircraft. That can be explained if these things are small, if they are flying low. I think my Tomcats might need to also activate their search radar. Because this radar has a range of 2-something? 250. The Tomcats, I believe, have a better, more accurate radar. It's a 180 mile range radar. This is on X band. I really don't know enough about the bands. This is a UHF band. Long range track while scan radar, specifically intended for use with the M54. We have a new contact, 7010 there. Refuses to comply. You're doing 251 knots. If you're a civilian airliner, you're doing awfully low speed. And considering you're coming out of Japan, I don't think you're going to be that much of a problem. That is, to be sure, somewhat of a dangerous assumption, because in this game, it's not like every nation has its own air force, which is going to deny the enemy the access to their airspace. So, in a situation such as this, where you have an unidentified aircraft somewhere, it is entirely possible for that aircraft to not be friendly. Because there are no borders. Like, the game doesn't know what Japan is. The game doesn't know what Seoul is. We, as players, as scenario creators, we assign those roles. Now, let's see. Let's have the guys get to their assigned positions, assigned destinations. And maybe we'll detect 155 and the... what can we expect? MiG-21 BIS fighters from an unknown origin as their, let's say, escorts. New air contact. This one's behaving different. We have 7015 and we also picked up 7016. This is an aircraft that's going substantially faster than the normal civilian airliners. I doubt it wants to identify itself. I'm going to tell 51 and 52 to intercept it and figure out what that is. And there's another one out there as well, which is behaving in a similar fashion. We also have a couple of fishing boats down here now. And we just picked up a few very large... These guys have already been made, because they got their radar on, so we might as well chat them up. No response. No response. Complies. Merchants. Okay. 3-1. Go help out. If these turn out to be hostile, I think my F-14s can handle it, but I want to be sure. Your course, 6. No, 186. Puts them very, very, very close to Bear 2. Bear 2 fall back south. I don't like this. I don't like this. This P-42, I don't think is going to be a problem, because while they have a pretty good radar, it doesn't have that range. You got a 243 mile range, which means that the Nimitz, which is beyond 300 and, I don't know, 340 miles, 350, they will definitely not detect that. They won't, but of course you still have the potential of having enemy submarines around, which can be a bit of a challenge. I'm not actively laying sonar buoys because there was nothing in the briefings about potential submarines. Could be considered bad form, because you never know, and you only need to be wrong once. But at the moment, I think this is a scenario where it focuses mostly on air combat, and as such, I'm not going to actively do too much about it. Why are you still looking to go back to that waypoint? 60 miles out. Time acceleration, 55. Yeah, see? These are all merchants. I'm gonna buzz him at 50 feet. Let's just show my displeasure about the situation here.
7008 is classified. Neutral merchant. We'll go.
No, I think that would be a bit harsh. I can throw a bomb out there. A Mark 82, that's a 227 kilogram bomb. Just to show them that I'm not particularly enthused about their lack of communication. That'll definitely wake them up, but it might also cause, you know, some mild international incident. So let's not do that. We're gonna also buzz this fisherman here. And we just have a MiG-25 PD. Is this part of the exercise or no? I don't know. What you got? There. 537 knots. Does not respond. Nimitz, we're gonna throw more Tomcats in the air. That's all the Black Aces up. Start launching the Jolly Rogers. We're almost there. 18 miles out. It's a MiG-21 BIS. I'm not sure if this thing is considered a valid target. One of the things that was missing from the briefing is ROE. Soviet fighters are believed to be conducting exercises northeast of Vladivostok. Do not engage. Civilian airliners, civilian flights and ships may be present. Watch your fire. It doesn't say I can or cannot shoot them down. What are these things carrying? A couple of short-range air-to-air. If I can see them, they can sure see me. And again, I'm not at war with the Soviet Union. But there is, in this game, very little distinction about that. Either something is allied or not. As for my fast eagles here, I have their radars on. And I'm not finding anything. Now, if this thing does make a move that I don't like, such as going after my, you know, my radar aircraft, which is exactly what this guy is doing too, 185. Yeah, look, if you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna consider you a fair game. Because that's something I really do not want to see you do. So we're gonna come around and we're gonna shoot them down. One away. My early warning aircraft are none of your concern. You should be gone. Got one. Got two. Fast Eagle 3, well done. Fast Eagle 5, well done. Continue the search. Got another one. 7022. Altitude, 37,000 feet. Look at its course, 164. What do you find if you go and follow 164? Bear 2. They're trying to shoot that down. No joy. I'm not having that. Alright, Victories 1 and 2, as well as Fast Eagles 9-1 and 9-2 are going to join this area. Fast Eagle 5 is going to patrol a bit more to the south, sorry, northeast. Because I'm thinking, what if that aircraft was already farther towards the east? What if it had not been intercepted, like, over Korea, but farther towards the east, and they're going to escort it back here, and I need to escort it back here? Maybe all of these eagles are, well, not eagles, I mean Tomcats, but they're called Fast Eagle to add to the confusion. What if these guys are all in the wrong location? Because that would then open up the way for them to bring this aircraft in here. So, let's get these guys to go here. There's a whole slew of MiG-25s up here. which is kind of dangerous. Because MiG-25s do have some potentially dangerous weaponry. Arguably not that dangerous to a Tomcat, as the missiles all have about 30 miles range, a little bit less than that. But still, new contact 7023. That's another one of the bastards. Course 235. If we follow course 235, it's gonna attack Bear 1. And there is another one. Hold up. If you're gonna keep trying to engage my airborne early warning, I will shoot you down.
Roger, turn 0. Roger, turn 037. Roger, turn 0. Roger, turn 0.
Oh.
1-8. Multiple air contacts detected.
No response. Hold on. Hold on. 480 knots. It's just a lot of them.
Contact faded.
Fast Eagle 1. VID. Fast Eagle 7, back him up. Fast Eagle 9, back him up. Fast Eagle 3, intercept that aircraft there. Intercept 7023. You're going to join this area here. This has potential. This has potential. Not exactly sure where it's going. This one's joining formation. That's why he's speeding up and now slowing down. Who's detecting that? Yeah, I don't think they'll identify themselves. Fast Eagle 1-2. Okay. These guys are moving on a course of 213. No. Yeah, they're thinking about it. Fine. Fine. Air-to-air intercept. Another formation. Fast 5. What do we got there? Let me guess, they won't talk to me? You're on a course of 206, which puts you... Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Engage.
Track 7023.
Okay. That'll give them something else to worry about. Are you now going to engage these? No, they're still going for Bear 1. They're bypassing. Or at least attempting to. Their course is 237.9. Exactly 238. Yeah. Alright, your altitude's now 42,000 feet. We got multiple airs. 7041 in the bunch. Says 52. Oh. Because none of you are very communicative? No. They're all fairly quick. Gentlemen, must we? Interestingly, their course is 213. Which is not where Bear 1 is. So, I'm not too sure if these guys are indeed hostile. I think it's the safer bet to assume that they are. At the same time, I don't want to trigger World War III. Then again, you could make the case that they did when they engaged, or at least tried to steal one of my airliners. Good day. Oh, there's two of them! Nope. That's a MiG-23. Bandits. Victory 3. I need your presence here. VID. What are you guys doing? Get over here. What's their speed? 700 knots? Okay. They're really stepping it. Let's go faster. Where are you hiding my airliner? Where are you hiding that? Course on these? Doesn't quite line up. That lines up as exactly. Course 062.
Neutral, air.
Sorry, course 213. It's almost like they're trying to engage the radar station.
New air. Contact
That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense.
Contact faded. Track 70. Surface search on. Radar eye.
Why did these fishermen just disappear?
Roger. Go to altitude 3000.
Range. 30 miles. Get me some answers. Su-15s. Interesting. It's a flight of Su-15s, but I'm not seeing an airliner between them. These are North Korean.
Roger. Turn
Okay.
to Roger. Crew. Bandits.
7044, 7045, classified hostile. Yeah, we're seeing all the MiGs now. All the MiG-25s. Again, are they my friend or not? They're coming up as red on the screen, so I'm gonna say probably not. Probably not. And I guess one way to sweep the skies and find the enemy unit, or find the airliner, is to just blow up everything else. Clear the radar scopes, if you will. Fast Eagle 3-2, change of course.
16.
Yeah, that's where all of them are at. I don't like these. I don't like these one bit.
Air search on. Radar
Information
eye.
orders, air search on. Free.
Fox 3.
That ought to teach them a lesson.
Fox 1.
Are we engaging all of them? Yes. Some with Sparrows, some with Phoenix.
Roger.
Fuck it.
Turn 024. Fox 3. Multiple air contacts detected. New air contact
Where?
detected.
7051? Oh, we found it. It's right there. Fast Eagle 5.
Turn.
Go get him.
Turn 035.
Fast 9. Get over there.
Turn 0. Roger.
Actually, Fast 9, I might need you here.
Kill track 7.
Okay, we're blabbing some MiGs here. So far, we've neutralized one. These guys are going unfazed as if they are completely uncaring. We've got a couple of Phoenix missiles coming off of Fast Eagle 1. We found them. Splash. 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 Persist. We're not done yet. You guys got a couple of sidewinders you can use. We got Fast Eagle 9 as a backstop. They have lost a couple of Su-15s. Engage. 3-2 over here is going in aggressive with the AIM-9s. It's the only option they got beyond the AIM-54. Target's too far? I doubt that. You can just use the AIM-54, yes? Halt. Here. For some reason they do want to go in with short-range missiles. These guys are going in at 250 knots. Intercept. We have splashed another Su-15. We splashed another MiG. 3-2. Got the last MiG. All the SUs are gone. Punch it. We gotta go over there. Quick. That's my last AIM-54. Go on. Get the MiG. Missed. Damn it. Change your course. Intercept. Their speed is 691 knots, though. Cancel that. You are fast equal 3-1. RTB. What's your range again? 73 miles. Move to intercept. Victory 3. Floor it. Nimitz, turn around. Just trying to get my airbase to relocate to a better position. Unknown intent on 7042. I'm going to classify it as not a high value threat at the moment. This one though, that's a bit of a different story. Because I don't want them to go after Bear 2, which is seemingly what they're doing. It does mean that they'll be delayed in joining the hunt against these aircraft here. You are going to catch that. You're going to go here. They're only doing 2,000 feet. This aircraft here. They're actually quite low. You can see my Tomcats are descending. What are you doing? These missiles are so close together that one chaff or decoy is going to throw them both off. There you are. 23. Dead. Vic 1. Get up there. Be quick about it. Victory. Victory will come at a price of potentially some more dead aircraft here. You strike me as being too fast. Yeah, that immediately turned everybody else hostile as well. Shoot. Shoot. The Soviets and the North Koreans are definitely going to take a bit of a hit to their Air Force, but hey, they started it. I'm just ending it. I wonder how I'm going to take back control of this bird. Isn't that one of the Steven Seagal movies? As terrible as they are. Actually, wasn't that a thing back in the... I don't know... late 90s, early 2000s, where they actually tried flying... They somehow connected, I think, in... What was that? Like a Nighthawk? I think they had a Nighthawk flying behind a civilian airliner and using that to transfer some troops to take back an airliner in flight, because, you know, as one does. At least they're not quick. Where are you going to be in an hour from now? Ooh, at your destination. So we got about half an hour and you're going to be there. I am doing a speed of 900 knots, which means that this distance is going to take me almost no time at all. It's not even going to take me 20 minutes. I'm flying 900 knots an hour. That's 150 knots in 15 minutes. So I could just kind of vector you over there, halfway across that line. 3-1's going home. Vic 1's going there. Okay, Foxbat 1 eliminated. Join this fray. I don't know how many more aircraft I will need. As for engaging, I think we can engage these. Yeah, I'm going to turn them loose. 5-1. Free. We're going to try and blast all of these fighters out of the sky, because I don't really have another safer way of going about it without harming the airliner. That's my concern right now. As for missiles, I got 1 Phoenix there and 0 there, so I'm down to 1 Sparrow each, and then Sidewinders. This one appears to have broken off, potentially pursuing something else. Can we actually see those fighters? Yeah, you can see them up ahead. A couple of trails there. The other guy is already probably too far. He's 9 miles out somewhere towards the west. No, I can't see him. It's going to be an imminent demise. That's a MiG-21 bis. Confirmed. That is, in fact, what we were told that they were going to be. Be advised, Flight 155, you might have some debris. Got it. Good work! Flight 155 has been redirected to Osaka Airport, where its passengers will be processed and given alternative flights to their respective destinations. However, we've intercepted radio communications that suggest the Soviets may not be taking too kindly to us shooting their planes down. Engage all fighters that may pose a threat to our planes and our VIPs, and ensure 155 makes it back safely to Japanese airspace. 155. I think 155 is not under my control. Actually, it is. It now is. Good. Expected time of arrival in about 40 minutes from now. Go to cruise speed. Okay, if we are indeed allowed to start hunting down enemy aircraft, I'm gonna go and stretch the definition a bit and say this is in fact going to be a problem. This is an airliner. That's an airliner. Yeah, we're gonna hunt down this P-42. You guys can slow down. Go back to cruise speed. I don't need you to burn all your fuel getting in there. Victory 1, escort 155. Victory 3, rear guard defense. Fast Eagle 9, if they want to throw more aircraft up, you're going to be the first line of defense. There. They want to fight? Fight. Bear 1, guard. Bear 2, guard. Need a bit more range. Shoot. I think this is a great scenario. I really like this premise. I really like it being very different from typical scenarios where it's just escort these ships or make sure that your ships eliminate all the hostiles or something to that effect. Right now, I'm just not seeing any of that. Oh, this one's really fucking fast. 1100 knots? I need to have very, very good control over this airspace now. I wonder how much more they're going to throw up. Potentially nothing. Own speed 486. Altitude 20,000 feet. Go to 20,000. I said go to 20,000. Guard that airplane. Nothing too much being thrown up from either North Korea or the USSR. Still got this thing here. I don't trust that. Which means you have a much bigger problem than I do. Alright. Continue, continue, continue. Keep the aircraft safe. Whatever happened to my scout? Is it still up here? Oh, it's still scaring the shit out of fishermen. Okay. Fair point, though. Go home. That's another MiG-23. So, definitely within mission parameters, as they, well, at least I would say, are posing as a problem. 21 miles, 20 miles. Closing in on flight 155. Can we see it up ahead? Nope. Not seeing any more aircraft. This is really one of those scenarios where you can see just how dominant Tomcats are going to be with those AIM-54s. It's very, very difficult to escape from them, and they will pretty much outshoot everything on the Soviet side. That means it's not impossible to defeat a Tomcat, but you're gonna have to throw quite a few aircraft at the problem in order to actually deal with said Tomcat. New radar contact 7077. Says Bear 2. Okay, Bear 2, what you got? It's another airliner, isn't it? Agrees to comply. Yep. You're fine. Alright. We'll have these Tomcats flying alongside this aircraft. Arguably not exactly a great way to escort it, but it looks pretty. Lots of contacts fading. Look, you cannot keep fading a contact if you don't reacquire said contact. Looks like the rest of the journey is going to be fairly uneventful. Yep, and there is the aircraft. Now, of course, for those of you who are not understanding what I'm doing, this is to show that the good guys are once again in control of the bird. And to, let's do some encouragement, shall we say, of the passengers going, hey guys, you're safe now, don't worry. You're safe, we got you. We got you. And everybody looking out the windows going, oh, that's an F-14. Thank God we're safe. Insofar as the captain... Oh, look at that. Insofar as the captain hasn't already mentioned that we are, in fact, heading to Osaka at this point. Now, unfortunately, you cannot get them to fly at the same speed. Would be nice, but you can't do that. So let's just continue. I think the mission's pretty much done for right now. There's nothing else flying around. There's nothing else threatening this aircraft. So all we need to do is have the aircraft go into the zone. Estimated time of arrival, 8 minutes from now. At times 20, that's going to be over in a few seconds. If the Soviets would have sent a few warships out here, this would have been a bit of a different encounter. Because those, especially with a 50-mile no-fly zone, would have potentially gone and said, hey, you can't fly here. Which would have been a slight delay, but not a showstopper. They would not have been able to shoot all my aircraft down. And I would just dance around their AA range and throw AIM-54s at the targets from greater range. And here we are. Well done! Flight 155 has safely touched down in Osaka Airport, and we're in the process of ensuring everyone can safely continue their respective journeys without additional interference. All remaining enemy forces have been ordered to disengage and return to base. The Soviets and North Koreans have condemned our actions over the Sea of Japan, yeah, sure, calling it an unwarranted intrusion upon an internal security operation. But otherwise do not be preparing to retaliate. All call signs RTB. Nice. Not the most difficult of missions, but again, I really, really like the premise. I hope you did too. Thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you soon for more sea power.